Warning. Background sounds, grammar mistakes, stuttering, some swears, violence, ships, Asher X, Blaze, Blake, and Neo. Chapter 6. The Birthday Mess. While me and Michael were walking near the woods while I explained what the two looks like, the Wendigo and werewolf. While we walked past the path, Michael was grabbed and dragged into the woods by a dark blue silhouette. I didn't even realize that the dark blue silhouette was the god that gave me the dark blue rose when I was a child. I quickly run after Michael while Michael screams for help. The dark blue silhouette is very fast. Once near the lake, the blue silhouette looks more human. Wait, this is the god from the album. I look at the god in shock. The god has green and blue hair, eyes and wings, and a dark gray shirt, red tie, and light gray pants, and a green jacket around his waist. He holds Michael near the water, about to drown him, and I say, "Let him go! Why are you doing this?" The god, he says, "You haven't gone to the cabin yet. It's your birthday, and you have until midnight or your little friend will die." I looked shocked, and I say, "Midnight? Then you will let him free?" The god nods. I quickly leave to say my goodbyes. I go to my parents first. My parents hug me and say, "Goodbye, our lovely son." I go to my brother, who is crying, and he says, "Please don't go. I might never see you again." And I say, "I have to. They might hurt Michael." Noah nods and hugs me tightly and says, "At least try to visit." And I say, "Of course, little brother." I go to my grandparents' house and I say goodbye. They hug me and they give me a extra soft blanket that my grandmother made for me, and I go to the cabin at 10 p.m. and I see the Wendigo and werewolf in their human forms. P.S. Their human forms is posted on my channel. And Michael is there. Michael gets free while I go to the cabin, and I tell Michael, "Go take care of Noah for me, and no letting him date." Michael nods and chuckles at the last bit I said. After Michael leaves, the Wendigo says, "My name is Blaze." The werewolf says, "My name is Blake, and let's go inside. Neo is waiting inside." I ask, "Who's Neo?" The Wendigo, aka Blaze, says, "That is the god you met this morning." I nod and we go inside the cabin, and we see Neo waiting for me, and he instantly pulls me closer by my wrists. And I say, "What the hell? Let go." I squirm, trying to get away, and Neo says, "Stop struggling, I'm checking your eyes." I ask, "Why my eyes?" Neo says, "Don't worry about it. Our room you're sharing with us three is on the left, but if you're not comfortable yet, go to the bedroom on the right." I nod and I go to the bedroom on the right, and I see a dark blue and space-themed room, which I love, and I look in the closet, seeing skirts, shorts, jeans, hoodies, t-shirts, crop tops, etc. I also see some pajamas, and I put on the pajama shirt and shorts and a black hoodie that goes to my thighs. Like it falls down that it's oversized. I'm trying to explain this so I don't get copyrighted or demonetized. I lay down in my bed, all snuggled in, and Blaze comes in and says goodnight, and so does Neo and Blake. They come in and try cuddling me, but I push them away. And Blaze says, "It's okay, you're not comfortable. And this is all new to you. We understand." After a year and a half, I've been staying with the three for 2.5 years since I started living there, and I sleep in their room. Also, I had to change the timeline to match a certain little thing. Back to the video. 2 now. Neil works a lot, but does make time for me, Blaze, and Blake. While Blake was exploring again in his wolf form, he found a lab and saw a girl who waved at him. Her name was Bloss. End of chapter 6. Suffer and Wander. P.S. This has a lot of me going into this. Wow. Chapter 7 will be done by November, I hope. Please tell me if y'all like just one chapter this at a time, or 2 chapters at once in a video. If I do, the 2 chapters will take longer for me to post in the story. And I will not be posting at all next week, but I will post November 5th if I can. If y'all have questions about the story at all, do comment if you like and subscribe, and bye. Also, sorry for just the one picture of a sun as a eel, I think it was, or a siren kind of mermaid thing in the story. I just, for the picture thing, I just did not feel like taking different screenshots and doing the different little edits. This took me way too long to post. Sorry, and bye!